Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, State of the World on Thursday, May 12th, 2022. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Alright. Rashid Khalidi. Israel systematically targets Palestinian journalists to hide reality of the occupation. I totally agree with that. The occupation has to end, and Israel has to give back all the land and treat all its residents equally. Also, Ukrainian author Andrei Kurkov says Russia's war is targeting Ukraine's culture, history, and identity. Okay, we gotta end Russia. And 2021 Nobel Literature Prize winner Abdul Razak Gurna on colonialism and the power of language. Yes, it's a good speech. I like that. Language is very important, and he has two languages, Russian and Ukrainian. And he chooses whichever one he wants to use. Okay, now what are some of the other headlines? Manchin joins Republicans in blocking bill to codify Roe v. Wade. Well, we get rid of Manchin, get someone in there who has values um, to protect his constituents. Bad news. Palestinians hold state funeral for Al Jazeera reporter Shireen Abu Akleh, who was shot dead by the Israelis. And we let them get away with all this. We give them billions of dollars to do what they want. And Miss Khalidi is an American. She's an Palestinian American. Okay, Russia denounces Congress's $40 billion Ukraine aid bill as part of U.S. proxy war. I don't know about that. Finland takes steps to join NATO, ending decades of neutrality. That's good. Interior Department begins documenting the dark history of Indian boarding schools. Yes, I totally agree with that. Children were taken from their families and not allowed to speak their language or practice their culture. They were put in boarding schools where they were abused, and we have to we have to denounce that, have to apologize for that, and we have to pay reparations. It's not right what they did. The same thing when children who were born deaf, they used to have schools for the deaf, and they wouldn't let them use sign language. So a very weird country we live in. I don't know what they do about for Native American, indigenous peoples in other countries suffer the same. Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, all over Hawaii, all over the world. Okay, now 50% chance global average temperature increase will reach 1.5 degrees centigrade in the next 5 years. That is serious. New Mexico wildfire grows by 50 square miles, 20 horses, 20 homes burned down in California. I hope all the animals and the plants are okay. I hope all the wildlife is okay. Uh, okay. Oh, New Mexico and California have problems with wildfires. Okay. Now, CDC says 108,000 people have died from drug overdoses in 2021, most linked to synthetic opioids. CDC says gun deaths in U.S. reached new high of over 45,000 in 2020. We need good gun laws to protect people and very strict about giving license for a gun. Licensed gun is licensed to kill. House to probe growing shortage of baby formula after closing of Abbott plant. Okay. Florida judge blocks GOP effort to remake congressional map. Oh, good. Thank you, Judge. Um, State judge has blocked an effort by the governor Santos and Republican lawmakers to remake Florida's congressional map in a way that critics say is designed to curtail black political power in the states. State Judge L. Lane, Judge J. Lane Smith, appointed by DeSantis 2 years ago, criticized the map, saying it diminishes the ability of African Americans to elect candidates of their choice. Thank you, State Judge. Thank you. Okay, now, um, Arizona executes blind 66-year-old man with paranoid schizophrenia. That's great. So why didn't they just give him life with no possibility of parole? Uh, I don't know. I don't believe in the death penalty. Okay. Hong Kong authorities arrest 90-year-old Catholic cardinal. Oh, that's great. Cracking down on religion. Uh, okay. And the cardinal is Cardinal Joseph Zen. He's 90 years old. He's a longtime critic of the Chinese government. He was arrested along with three other trustees of a fund that provided legal and financial help to protesters arrested in 2019. All four have been released on bail. Oh, God, that's great. Okay. Now, North Korea reports first COVID case declares severe national emergency. Okay, what are they going to do about it? Palestinian American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh shot dead while covering Israeli raid of a Jenin refugee camp. So we have to really crack down. We give Israel money to do whatever they want, no strings attached. Okay, House approves $40 billion in weapons and economic aid to Ukraine. That's good. But nothing for health care and food and housing. As protests rage, Sri Lanka's embattled president orders troops to shoot to kill. That's nice. World is in trouble. WHO criticizes China's zero COVID strategy as unsustainable. Find out. Uh, Study warns China faces tsunami of Omicron coronavirus cases because of uh, their very strict lockdowns. Okay, now so that's the news. Um, so how about we have a little music to lighten the mood? Close the door, light the lights, we're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. All our troubles will leave far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, that was World of Our Own, written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield's Folk Group. It was recorded by his sister Dusty and also by the Seekers. So thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, May 12th, 2022, for another meeting of Caroline Speaks Data for World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, take care of yourself and others, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available for you to say if you take it, I would take it. Headline on May 27th of last year, the Johnson & Johnson one shot, and I've been looking around for a booster. I had two sore arms and I was tired, but then I was fine. Okay, thank you. Take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.